wholeness and 0 point love, you know, 0 point heart center energy. Nah, that's too much. 0 point heart, 0 point love. It's that guy that's gonna give gnosis to omnispaces. Today, well, actually, last night, hugest revelation, hugest revelation that put everything in order and everything in place and put me back at wholeness. So, the revelation was that I just pretty much remembered what and who God was. I remembered exactly how many times I have met him and her, and exactly how many times, I've tried to put it as something else because I didn't remember exactly what I had learned and exactly what I had experienced. But now I remember, now I've experienced enough to fully realize what it is and how powerful and how weak it is in certain cases. So let me just get to the nitty gritty. Pretty much, God is the Kardashian staff. Kardashian staff. God is all of us and none of us. God is connected to everything and no thing. God is the spirit and the soul and the child. God is the generator, the organizer, or the originator, and the destroyer, or the diviner, or the divinity. So let me just break these things down that I'm saying. I'll go with God first. Generator. What's generating? The left side of your body. So really the right hemisphere of your body. That's where everything is generated. You know what I'm saying? And then the originator, the organizer. That's the pillar in the middle. That's your spine. Up and down the spine. That's where order comes in. And the originator, because that was the single pole, that's how it was. It was the single pole going within the womb, within Sophia. You know what I'm saying? Sophia is just the matrix, the mind that we're in currently. The womb really, but in a masculine term, it becomes the mind. And then the diviner, the divinity, the destroyer is the left side. You know what I'm saying? But since they flip at the heart. The right becomes the left and the left becomes the right. You know what I'm saying? The left is that destroyer. It's that diviner, divinity, because like pretty much that's where your sparks of inspiration, your sparks of knowledge are gonna come from. They come from that left and then go into the right. And then input becomes a part of everything. You know what I'm saying? That's the divinity or the destroyer, because at the beginning, I know when I first figured out what I was, I started instantly, going in and regulating or destroying what I had created over the years in ignorance. And so that happened, and now I'm just now, at the point where I'm getting the divinity from all of it. Even the stuff I had destroyed, even the stuff that you can't really even destroy because it's always gonna go somewhere. So even the stuff I had quote unquote destroyed is still there, and I realize the true reflection of it, the as above, so below level of it, the microcosm and the macrocosm of it. And so with that stuff, it's just like right now I'm a little G, a little God, because I'm not fully grown yet. I'm not connected to all the other gods that are in my same lineage, you know what I'm saying? My same family. Because if just like I'm a God, I'm a little God, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little G God, I'm a little G. other people are little Jesus as well. And it's only when we become either so wise that we realize his knowledge and, transcend at the body and turn the body into light, or we all come together and we put our God force together and stop acting so separate and stop acting like pretty much everyone knows, what God is, but everyone knows what God is within, but no one is being God without. That's what I said to a friend on Twitter today. And that's true, because everyone out here loves God, truthfully. Even the naysayers, even the atheists, even the people that try to, discredit him or her, just like I was doing, they ultimately are still being preserved, still being, generated, still being originated, still being divined, I think that's a word, or destroyed by God constantly. And so it was really like a funny thing to be on the other side of not knowing who God was, not knowing what God is, and realizing that it is just you this whole time. Like the God everyone's been searching for is you. And then the God outside of you is still you. You know what I'm saying? Because everything internal goes external. And what does that mean directly? It means that there's nothing you can do to get away from God. The best thing to do truly is to get to know him. But they say those who see the face of God never live to tell the tale. Why is that? Because either you go in one pole and you end up staying in there too long, or you go in the other pole and do the same thing. And never realize that the center and the left and the right are as one. You know what I'm saying? You can't fully experience God. You can't fully know God unless you know all three as one. And that is the Holy Trinity. And so I had thought I had to throw away this knowledge I had learned from when I was younger. But no, everything is disguised. Everything has a veil on it. So you can either see the negative aspect when you lift the veil, or you can see the positive aspect when you lift the veil. Or you can see the negative, positive, and neutral when you lift the veil. And that is how you see the essence. I said that before. And even I hadn't actually I hadn't even put my looking glasses on, my looking glass, to see, God, I had definitely seen it, the external version, because, once you discredit and say God isn't what it is, then it goes outside of you and it start doing other stuff. Because it's going to do the work regardless. It's going to show you who it is regardless. It's going to show you that it's you regardless. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what it did. And that's what I seen. That's what I heard. That's what happened. But now, I'm one with God now. And God is never apart from me, or you, or she. But that's the case though. That's the point. That's the point here. Because we're not all, like, being one God is just like being the God that created this earth that thought he was the only one. No, you're not the only one. I'm not the only one. We are all one. You feel me? You feel me? But yeah. So pretty much the ultimate conclusion to all this is that we are God serving God as God. That's the funny thing. We're little gods serving a bigger God because we didn't believe or have faith in our own God within, the own God that is us. But the bigger God is really just trying to show us that you are the same thing. So you serving me, and I'm trying to serve you. Why are you serving me when I'm serving you, dog? Or better yet, why are you serving me and not realizing that I'm serving you back, and realizing that we can serve each other at the same time?
We all have an aspect of God we're supposed to radiate.
It doesn't have to be, oh, he serves me all the time, but I never serve it. Or I serve it all the time, but it never serves me. That's how it be. Because you're in a loop,
Or cancerous cells.
or in a blockage, or in some ignorance.
Ignorance is just light,
And I know this
untransmitted.
for extreme certainty, a truth, in fact, because that's how it was for me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, guys, I can run this dry, but I'm pretty sure you got the juice. So
AKA Ambrosia, AKA
stay
Christos.
blessed. And that's on Source and Sophia.